Good evening, Grown A Geeks. This is your admin, Majin Vegeta, one of the main gang. Today we will be delving into a gameplay of one of my childhood classic games, originally released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2. You're probably listening to music right now, and if you've played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This was the first Final Fantasy game that went to voice acting, and it replaced the active time battle system with the conditional turn-based system that went from ATB to CTB and introduced a sphere grid. This game I am directly referencing will be Final Fantasy X. There will be foul language throughout. There is a listener discretion warning ahead. Probably reading that through that right now. I'll just read it aloud just to cover all bases. The following video and audio will contain language that may not be suitable for a younger audience. The language and opinion expressed is solely that of the streamer and or gamer themselves. Grown Geeks makes no claim to ownership of any of the games, companies, or various sources discussed. Watch the following audio will likely contain spoilers for the game. Basically, if you watch a gameplay, you're going to find a spoiler here or there. Just saying. This game came out in 2001, so if you haven't got to it by now, be sure to get to it. It's $10 right now. No reason not to be playing this game. Listener discretion is strongly advised. So, Final Fantasy X. For all intensive purposes, this game was one of the most critically acclaimed games of its time period. It sold 8.5 million units worldwide on the PlayStation 2. It's considered one of the best Final Fantasy games ever played, and for me, this is my personal favorite, and it's my personal preference pick whenever I get a chance to mess around with it. I've beaten it PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and now I'm going to start a gameplay to get PlayStation 4. It seems to have loaded my previous load from PS3, but for all intents and purposes, let's dive right in to the gameplay. We're going to do standard, keep that one, and we will start letting in some music. Original music is the way to go. Follow the original soundtrack. played this in at least, I want to say at least 5 years. This one's a doozy. Oh yeah, Anarchin. You know, like, when I first got this game, it was one of those PS2 games that just kind of came with the system almost. Like, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X were like my starters for like actual gaming. And, fuck, just two great titles just off the bat. Square Enix was on their shit back then. And there we are. That's your boy. Rocking out. About to officially take control here shortly, but this game just was absolutely something else. Oh, look at that! Look at me! Look at me go! Alright, there's nothing particularly special about this area. Nothing really to work through. First things first, do it for the kids.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
For those of you who never played the game, that is a Blitzball. And name our character. His first name is Titus, for anyone who's played it, but since I am, you know, your host for this stream, we'll be going with Vegeta. Majin Vegeta seems a tad excessive, and I don't have enough characters. I mean, I could do M Vegeta, but why bother, you know? That is a Blitzball. It is basically the futuristic sport that I thought would eventually become a thing. Like, in 2001, I thought the future was going to be more like this and less like what we have going on currently with, you know, 2020 and all that shit. But,
can I have
wear your mask,
autograph?
folks.
Of course.
See, Titus ain't wearing gloves. Oh,
Nothing to worry about.
There we go.
Oh, if I score a goal,
Oh, Titus.
I'll,
Jesus.
do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Total womanizer everywhere he goes. That is it.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
This opening scene, like after all this stuff,
Teach us how to blitz!
is the number one reason
I got
got
a game to play.
ridiculously hyped for this game. Like, I would
Then
probably
teach
not
us
talk
after.
during the whole opening
Maybe
scene.
tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
And there you go,
I
dude.
mean tomorrow.
Talk to the voice
Promise?
only you can hear.
Promise.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Pay attention to that little motion they just did there. Super impactful throughout. Really wish the future looked more like this and not what it is currently. You know, backdrop is prettier than I remember it being. Even back then for 2001, you know, being bright-eyed and only in first grade. There it is. The guy. How is he not?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what do you think? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce.
Dude, reminiscing
Make way,
like a
make way!
motherfucker. Scene's not all that super
Coming
important.
through, sorry.
But like, you see how popular Titus is with
Hey,
everyone?
I'm
Literally,
gonna be
my
late.
character is just getting swarmed.
Hey, let go.
He's basically like, you know, LeBron James of this sport. And Xander Knabs will be the team on the right. I don't even remember who they're playing on the left. But I think I don't remember the names now. Not even going to talk during this scene. This scene is fucking tits. There's my boy! My baby boy! Favorite character, whole damn game. Warren. Pay no attention to the blob in the background. Underwater rugby, basically. Require an insane amount of athleticism and stamina because the chicks do any of this. Best defense you ever play. Spoiler. Everyone's running. Horn walks. Ain't got time for this. Oh. This is fucking insane. We interrupt this game to hello. Nuke the town. Always one hand. Always. Every hero. Goodbye! Eat yourself, son. Spoiler. I'm the main character. I can't die! Because that'd be too easy, but, you know, that's a concussion and several reasons. Ooh, look! Now I have a map. Follow all the running people. My boy!
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
You wise old motherfucker. I respect you so much. Everything about you. Like, me and Oren would be BFFs. Like, willing or unwilling, I would literally just tag on to you. Now is a horrible time for acid trip. I mean, if he's the only one seeing it, it's not good.
What?
Don't cry.
That kid, fucking important. Imagine just time freezing around you,
What
the spirit
the?
talking to you, and then like next thing you know, everything's back to normal.
Hey,
What in the
wait!
hell? I don't care who you are, what your background is, that is some freaky ass shit.
Hey, not this way!
What do you do, go the other way? Oh my gosh. Check it out. Yeah. Giant floating sphere of death at the Death
We
Star.
called it sin.
Sin?
There's a specific reason why they call it sin. And more or less, without dropping spoilers, this game delves into a lot of Gnosticism versus Christianity viewpoints. So, if you're overtly religious, this game may strike you in a wrong way. Spoilers. As all those guys show up. Known as Sin Spawn. And I will introduce us to the combat system shortly.
Take it.
Yeah, just casually carrying around another sword. Never remove your hand from that. Don't know where you pulled that from. Superhero going on. No utility.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Jekt is his dad. Ta-da! That's why Jekt was kind of important. He's staring at the wall and, you know, not really paying attention to that. Hopefully you know how to use a sword, like everyone does. There is a way to grind and just...
These ones don't matter.
level
Cut
up
through.
like a motherfucker right here, but for sake of story, just hey, right off the bat. That's notice how he did 268, Orange is 284. Orange is stronger. Orange will be filling your role of tank. Titus will be more of your theft character usually, speed character. Make sure you get those
Don't
extra
bother
turns
going
in.
after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Cut your way forward. Hey, you going after my boy? You can after that. That's how it's done. And yeah, it's the opening, so I mean, it's not really like a huge deal here. Free XP. Okay. Then he's gonna yell at me. Oh no, yeah, there's no response. Because that's the glitch, you just keep taking them out like that. But no point in it for streaming purposes, gaming purposes, keeping things actually relative. Because if you even made it this far, you obviously clearly love Final Fantasy X or just like listening to me, which is bizarre. Grown A Geeks, Facebook, YouTube, Anchor. That's where we be. I'm one of the admins of said group. Not a creator, I'm not the head guy, I'm just one of the dudes that comes, hangs out, talks all things geeky. Demi. Literally like it takes out a quarter of your health no matter what.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Now we get to the steadfast Final Fantasy trademark overdrives. You know, once you care, overdrive's full, get that trigger command window. We're gonna start eating some folks. This one is which combo? Oh, wombo combo! Now we're gonna speed up this giant hentai monster thing. You cannot die by Demi, but you can take some serious ass damage. Tituses are usually timing based. Off, not awful. I was never super good with this. That was just a regular attack, basically, because I run that over. Made this super easy for you to get ahead. Can't die by Demi. Just keep hacking. Notice how all those tentacles are slowly being knocked out. Those are mostly gone. Just keep on hacking. Because I would normally do a power break on a boss, but due to this one being only using Demi, there's not a lot of purpose for that. Yep, he's got 2 of those bad boys left. Just because I have the X. Yeah, fuck it. Bye. Oh, Oran's gotta finish. Goodbye, and away you go. First little mini boss intro right there. Sin Spawn Tentacle. I've had enough of you. Be gone. Thought. And now we just run. And be sure to check out these are your little save spheres. Heals up your party, and you get your first playthrough. You save data. Yes, I do. Why would I come to a server without one save? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your time. And away we go.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here!
It's clearly got daddy issues somewhere.
Huh? Give me a break, man!
You be that dude. That mystic wise old man for whatever fucking reason. Minimal information, maximum. And now you're thinking, hey, we're fucked. I love how they did this part. flickering, they get higher damage based on that, so I just have to roll this flickering. Okay, now see this flickering. You can see. No flickering. Yeah. Not how it's done.
This could be bad.
You think?
That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Oh yeah. I have no idea what that thing is. Oh, it's a tanker. Oh wow. Just got one of those randomly hanging out. That's awesome. My strategy for this is pretty self-explanatory. Titus, more or less, just keep the flickering wings out. I'll get XP that way for living my characters based on that. And then Orin is gonna be my tank. Take that out. Never turn to see. Significantly more damage. No one's got spines now. This was the go away from the action base to a turn-based base. You have more control over what you did. This one is crit thinking, basically. Not that any Final Fantasy game is not critical thinking at some point. Some fat. Ta-da! I see your building. I will knock it the fuck down. Smashing away through. Because, you know, Warren somehow thought of that. About to have our Die Hard moment right here, folks. Get ready. I don't know why you hesitate when it says that. Clearly he hasn't been wrong yet, so what's the worst case scenario? You die. You already survived one moment where you should have died, realistically. You also could have been an NBA player with those kind of hops.
Orin! Orin!
No one pay attention to the floating butthole in the sky. But, yeah. Independence Day, anybody?
You are sure?
Oh, I just got that. Wow, it's like 100th playthrough, I just understood that reference. Alright.
This is no story. It all begins here.
That would be trippy as hell. Sorry, South Park reference. That's what I do. Random references.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Floating J. Now, notice it looks eerily like Xanarkand. Got an arena right there. Everything's on fire. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. It's not letting me go that way. So, oh yeah, level platform. That would make perfect sense. And look, there's your daddy. Just standing in your weird little moment here.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Interesting, to say the least. Once again, survived. near-death experience because, you know, that's what we do.
Anybody there?
Well, the bird's there for you. What it is, though.
Hey!
Like, if you're gonna wake up middle of nowhere, wouldn't you first assess the situation before you start screaming like a lunatic? Like, you don't know who's friend or foe at that point in time. You gotta kind of figure that out accordingly as things are out there. Now let's see if I can remember where most of the beginning chests are. Because even at this stage of the game, they're still throwing stuff out there for you to try and see what you can find. Yeah, this is Makalaka.
What do we have here?
Those are super important moving forward in the game. These are what the treasure chests look like. I'll probably miss a couple. 200 gil. Gil is the money system usually for Final Fantasy, so there's that. Those little spheres on the wall are a different language that this game made up for a certain group of people, and it's actually pretty neat. And finding and learning this language is an integral part of some of the gameplay. That's important. I'll come back to that, but I want this bad boy first. Yep. That's where the potions are hidden. Al-Bed is a language. And I have no... So I don't know why I'm learning this, but I have no previous ones for PS4. Worth a shot. So I know PS3 and PS2 I have learned language of the Al-Bed, and it's pretty cool figuring and reading out what that is. But we'll meet Al-Bed later on as the game progresses. I think I remember when, but like I said, folks, it's been a while. Currently we are exploring. We are saving. Because this next scene is a bit of a doozy. Keeps you moving forward, keeping things entertaining for the most part. As we now dive over this beautiful bridge. And go head over here first, see what's up. Remember if there is a chest or not in this particular area. Indeed there is. Well done. Pay no mind to the statue down there. Not important at all. Is it? Here we go. I was gonna say. Yeah, Bubbles, you ain't alone. Always what you want now. Creepy new place. Swimming in a weird puddle in the middle of what appears to be some ruins. Like, this is some Tomb Raider-esque shit. Let's just delve right into it, why don't we? This is also the game where my fear of deep underwater things really progressed rapidly. Not the best swimmer, so water in general, not really my forte. Got underwater monsters, not particularly keen on that topic. Start with C, as in see your ass later. Ow. For B, because why not? Then there's this guy. I don't understand why your first thought when you see that is not to take off, because I mean, it's got tentacles at the bottom. It's got these weird arm things, like flares on its head. It's got really no skeleton. So, ow. Giosgano. He's a hard hitter. Yeah, this guy basically does half damage. He won't kill you, but he's just difficult enough to annoy you. Knock down the whole damn town. Why not? Get on out of there. Escape. It's funny. It's kind of just spelled like the word escape. Made it by the skin on your ball stick. That is how it's done.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
By all rights, you probably should have. So, alley oop, up the stairs you go, and in you go. I forgot how much I like the music in this game, like all the way throughout. It's that opening scene, that music got me hyped for a lot of things.
Cold.
Well, yeah, underwater cave
Need
somewhere,
fire.
middle of nowhere. We're gonna examine this, because that's what we do. On the hunt for flint and tinder. And not the tinder where you're gonna swipe left and or swipe right. We're gonna go up here. Go up the stairs. I believe it was right here. Use that. Like withered bouquet. I'm gonna go in here just because I don't include these areas for nothing. There's always something going on with Final Fantasy hidden areas at some point. High potion, very nice, good find. Potion, high potion, and X potion. Oh, mega potion, and then this mega potion is for your whole party. X potion is your full health. High potion is, I think, 100 of your HP. Regular potion is 50. Can't interact with that. Forget that. Chest around here somewhere. That's where it came in, I believe. Went out there. Yep. Let's try over here. Got me 2 rocks. Kind of looked like the dragon eggs from Aragon, which was a horrible fucking movie. I don't even know. That shit hurt. Like, the books were fucking phenomenal. Like, the movies be as bad as they were. Oh, why did I click? But, for the movies to be as bad as they were was just, ugh. Like, you know when you've read a book and some of the story is absolutely amazing and it's horribly adapted, just kills it for you. As opposed to like where you get like Lord of the Rings and the books were fairly well done in movies. Harry Potter also, although, you know, J.K. Rowling is who she is. Yeah, but either way, fans, you have learned that Flint and Tinder, not the app, can make fire. probably by this point in time, your character should be a little tired because, well, you just survived 3 or 4 epic battles, but you are being crushed. Time to take that nap.
I need food.
Yeah, because you're working really hard to get it. And you can't go back in the water.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
That fucking kid. Everywhere. And there you see it, folks. There you see it.
Hey, wait!
Well, that's
Don't
usually
go
what
out
happens
on
when
me!
you don't take care of your fire, folks. You lose it.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Staring him in the face. Showing off because, why not?
Give me a break!
Yeah. Main character in a fighting game, bro. You're in the wrong place for that. Ow. I know how hard he hits. Too hot. So back and forth. Not a whole lot of strategy at the beginning. You want to make sure you get the basics just good enough to get by. Fuck your dog. Knock, knock, motherfucker. Yeah, let's check out some ass. 2 of those people are, in fact, blitzball players. Guy in gas mask and guy wearing a tank top and the blue cap. Fun fact. Not that I played this game long, you know.
You on my side? Cool!
Got myself a girl who uses grenades! Use your special. Get on over and use grenade. Gotcha. Now it's 333. I'm 134. Grenade again. 365. Chick with the mysterious name. Hey look, I stole a grenade back. I believe this is pretty close. Yep, no, 358. Yeah, gotcha. Thank you, mysterious stranger. That's how you level up. Ability points. All right there, helps you with sphere grid. You get ability spheres as time goes on. Help you do cool new things. Random booty shot. Because, you know, anime. Why not? Kidding. Final Fantasy, JRPG. That's how we do things. Kidding. Again, just random roll. This is how we do it.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Notice mysterious language again. Sounds like French, basically.
Fed! Throwback
Gralnia Drakisha Dave.
It's more fun when we actually know what's going on.
Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Knockout punch. Never trust random girl who's trying to be nice to you. It's time for you to sleep. As your body gets dragged away into the abyss, never to be seen again. Because, you know, that's... Oh. Hello. Modern technology, folks. Basically a beautiful, beautiful ship. Highest tech. From your mysterious new friends. Potentially.
Kid, the Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Usujek,
Right?
right?
Whoa. Okay.
He's holding a flamethrower, so I really wouldn't argue with him. Like, that's how it is.
Hey, nurse.
More like pain in the ass. Alright.
Right, whatever.
How do you not figure that out? He had a swimming motion and goggles.
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Don't think you had much of an option, but okay. I appreciate that. No point in talking to any one of you because, you know, I don't speaketh that at this point in time. If you notice, like, all the random save points, it's just, it's there, I use it. Okay, why are you not doing that? Albed Primer, Volume 1. Why is A? Woohoo! And they award you, like, a certain rank for how many you find. So...
Oh, almost forgot.
yeah, teach me the things. The sphere grid, they introduced it for this game. I personally enjoy it. A lot of people didn't like it near as much as I did. Every little shape and design was kind of certain things. Sphere, its ability, with nodes and shit. Step by step. Ooh, maybe I'll learn something new. Sphere grid level is how many steps you get to go, which is AP points, your ability points. You have to fight to get them, which helps you move around the grid. The more battles you do, the stronger your character gets. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know why it's one step, but I know exactly where I'd go if I hit that. Did I? Okay, boom. Final destination. Not to be confused with the movie. Activate a node. Press X. Select use. Go down to your spheres. That one is an ability, therefore you'll need an ability sphere. Imagine that. It's in the name. Almost too straightforward even, but that's just what this is. All your spheres help power up your characters. Obviously, the more powerful your character, the easier it is to beat the game, or whatever bosses you gotta do. You can look up your specific stats, your abilities, based upon which part of the sphere grid you're on. Final Fantasy is usually defined by the roles each of your character takes, so be sure to use them accordingly. You can't have your characters use everything. Like, you would have one character who can use magic as a tank and is fast all at the same time. However, you know, not really
We found some ancient ruins right
easy to
beneath
do.
us. It's not
Yeah,
active
report.
now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Swimming time. And then dive. And then they made you a straight line on the map, because, I mean, just follow the chain is basically what you want to do. So you can work your way down to this mysterious ruin at the bottom of whatever body of water we are currently swimming through, but like, you know. Ooh, random? That's right. Fishes. See what I can get out of you. Because anything that character steals, I get. So. Look at that. Low attack, but the ability to steal and use are super useful. Let's check my trigger. Upgrade me, because, you know, main character. I know how to use cheer, which helps raise your party's attack and defense for a limited period of time. I believe it's a limited period of time, or it's a continued one, but let's keep heading toward the mysterious red light, because, you know, why not? With another one. Nobody got a preemptive strikes. Why not? Because I try not to flee from most of these battles, just because it helps level up my characters, makes it easy. I don't got shit to worry about. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of AP out of this, because, you know, this is like the second area you can explore, so I don't like a lot going on there. Also, kind of gotta worry about like what kind of lungs these characters do have. How to figure out technology? Punch it repeatedly. Trust me, when I figured out how to do most of the tech stuff, that thought process did come to mind. But however, since we become an adult, you have to pay for your own things. Not really ideal. Kind of frowned upon, actually. Now we're gonna go swim down this mysterious hallway. And go towards the eggs. I'll make some new friends. And I will smite you. And your characters tend to show off after every time they win, so I mean, that's kind of interesting. So, examine this thingy-majig and punch it, because why not? With super cool lighting up powers, because punching it turns on. Yeah, this guy. Follow the creepy hallway in October. Basically frightened of this bitch. Let's try a grenade on you first. Party straight to me. Whack. In this one, they also added like characters to move around, so you have to be mindful of what kind of opponent you're facing. Mindful of that. You can't do what I thought you could do at this time. But this charges. Stand by and take clear. Insert tag. Like when you do this, he can't charge at you because you have now trapped him at the door. I don't know why that was like a character exclusive type thing, but seems to be for whatever reason. Potion, good old 200 right there. Got everything for position. Around. Nice, got a critical hit. That's how it's done. Swing for the fences. Another crit. Trip crit. Lucky as hell. And I don't really want to use that. Now he's having a really bad day. Finish him. That is how it's done, folks. Mini boss number 2. Already eliminated. That is what is up. Leveled up. Got some good kill. Now, time to get out of here. This little hole here. Notice how it's a lot better illuminated now than when we originally did it. Perfect timing, got some lights going up. Get back on down. Check out the scenery while we're doing it. 'Cause that's what we are up to. Everyone else decided to come on down. Join us as we venture deeper and deeper into the unknown. Got over here. That spotlight has illuminated this shape, which if you played certain Final Fantasy games, you'll know exactly what it may or may not be. But for now, it is just a pile of junk under the water. Very, very nice. Definitely worth risking your life underwater for while holding oxygen in your lungs for a crazy period of time. But, you know, video games, logic, a lot of gray area there. Gotta work with what you got.
Vad fotra erche! Tradan ut van een nek.
Huh. Say what it is right away.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib.
I got one letter. Killing it.
Wee, wicheta!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
You know, I'd actually feel exactly like that. Like, I did the work. Why can I not come inside whatever this is? Just let me be a part of the group. But for whatever reason, you know, Titus is back.
Hungry.
Friendship. Brought to you by kicking the arm and what appears to be
Whoa!
spaghetti.
Right on.
And then, you know, barehanding it because savagery. But also he hasn't eaten in, you know, fuck, who knows how long.
Hey!
He's not a very bright main character for, you know, comedic reasons.
It's 'cause you eat too fast.
She She thinks so little of you. Crazy ass person.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Back to normal.
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Fucking psychopath.
Huh?
No love for you, dude.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Fiend is monster.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bed. Can't you tell?
Al Bed.
Wait,
Language you're trying to
you're
learn.
not an Al Bed
There's-
hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Random shot of her butt again.
Where are you from?
'Cause
Xanarkin.
why not?
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Jock athlete.
Did you hit your head or something?
A lot recently.
You
did
guys
it
hit me?
too.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
This is where things get a little fuzzy.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
Your life is a joke. Why does it matter?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Hangovers.
Yeah, there is no
Extreme
Xanarkand
addiction.
anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
1,000 years.
Huh?
It's always 1,000. It's even nice, even number.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Fuck it. Talk to you again.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
Such a good
You know,
listener.
you should go to Luca.
Luca!
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Like Luca Brasi.
Luca?
From
Ah.
Godfather. Great freaking movie, by the way. Surprised it hasn't been dropped in one of our top 5 series on YouTube yet, but I guess that might be for another video.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
He's
Okay,
like,
I'll go
"Fuck
tell
you
the
guys,
others.
I want
Wait
out."
here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Yevon! Yay!
Oh, uh-huh.
Well, folks, you have now officially made it
My
to the
Xanarkand?
100.
Some kind of holy
Congratulations.
place? Yeah, right, I thought.
His Xanarkand was basically
Since
Las
when?
Vegas, so, you know, that's the
Yevon?
thing.
Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Look what you did. Broke the whole ship. entirely new friend. Barrel roll. Ish. That guy was Rick rolling.
Shit! Shit! Musa! Titanic! Titanic!
Titanic? Titanic? Anybody?
Whoa! Wow!
Well, I didn't really like Gil that much anyway, so I mean... Fuck yeah. Quote blow of death. Save current game. Why not? We will save right there. And with that, we are going to wrap on up here shortly. So thank you for checking in. I am Brent. I am Majin Vegeta in Born Geeks. Check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. With that, we are out.